I guess so. We are live.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hello, everyone.
great. Hi everyone. Good evening, and thanks a lot for sparing the time to join us for this session of where we will be introducing you to the third module of our ongoing live project, where we will be creating actually, an entire website from scratch. So thanks a lot for your time. We will just wait for a couple of more minutes so that people can join in.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we'll be having Ankit as well, who will be the project mentor. Can you join in?
Okay. One, I would also like to share a very good news for you all guys that so many people were requesting us to start a project on for the data role. So we have created a project on the data role, and we'll be coming up very soon with the projects on data analyst for the role of data analyst and data scientist. So stay tuned for our live sessions because very soon after this project, we'll be starting a project on the data role.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we
Yeah.
had a lot of requests coming in from a lot of people saying that we want to explore data science, we want to explore other verticals as well. So
Yeah.
our team has been working really hard to put accommodate all those requests and actually work on developing a project related to data science and other technologies as well. So please stay tuned. We will be keeping informed about all the upcoming projects that we will be organizing, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay, so
So yeah,
so like it is live on LinkedIn, right?
yes, sir. It is live on LinkedIn. It is live on YouTube as
Okay,
well.
so how many people you can see over there? I guess some people have joined
Sir,
in.
I can't see it right now. I just have to check on LinkedIn.
Can you just share that link with me so that I can just check it out and
Yes, yes, sure,
have it, and
sure,
you
sir.
can start giving a brief about our company and all because some people might be tuning in for the first time. I can
Correct.
see
Absolutely, sir.
over here.
So I'll just
Okay, people are saying good morning everyone, good morning Adesh, good morning. So people who are joining in for the first time, we will be giving you a brief introduction about the whole project, and even if you want to start it now, you can start it. There is no issues at all on that part. Okay, so what about data engineers? So I've already told you that we will be coming up with a project on data role. So that will be starting very soon. So Raghevendra says that share your YouTube channel. We have the same name with the same name, High Counselor. You go and search. You can find it us live over there also.
right.
Okay. So by
And
the
sir,
time
that link
we
is
start
coming
the
on WhatsApp.
yeah,
Yes, yes, sir, absolutely.
by the time we can start our so people who are live, they can share that what in which role they are targeting the job, or they are working in which role, either in the software domain or you are into data domain. You can let us know. So that would be great. Hi, Ankit. So Ankit is here
Hi,
also.
good morning.
Good morning, Ankit. So, those who are live, they can share in which role you are working right now, or you are looking for a job in that particular role. We'll be happy to know that. Uh, in the meanwhile, process. Let's Vivek, if you can share the PPT, you can
Absolutely.
start. You can
Sure,
start.
sir. So we can start off with a quick introduction about ourselves as well and what High Council is all about, right?
Yeah.
So hi everyone, my name is Vivek. I am a program manager here at High Counselor. I'm actually overlooking the entire project end to end, making it logistically seamless for all the so that all the modules, all the submissions are carried out properly, right? Along with me, we also have Dr. Amit Lal sir, who is actually heading our India operations. Hi, sir. You would like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. So, hi everyone. This is Dr. Amit Lal. So, I have a vast experience of more than 20 years now into the corporate sector. So, I've been into corporate. I've been an entrepreneur also. I worked in the teaching industry for a longer period of time, and now back to corporate. So, I head the business operations of High Counselor. So, I look into a lot of different things, including candidate acquisition, curriculum development, software development. There are so many things in which my role comes into picture. What So I would like to, Ankit to introduce himself so that you can get an idea from Ankit also, right?
Yeah. Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Ankit Angrade. I'm a, uh, I'm a product manager in the software solution, in the tech quarter software solutions, and working from last 12 years. And have worked in different business domains. And now I'm working as a complete architect, this system from scratch to the finishing for the software. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks a lot,
Vivek.
Ankit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I'll just pull up the screen and we can start off with the presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, you might be aware. So people who have been with us right from the start, right? So what I want to give you a quick introduction about what High Counselor is about, right? So High Counselor is actually a unique career accelerator that is based out of San Francisco, right? And we have been actually helping out a lot of recent graduates, working professionals to help them land their next dream job, right? We have a pool of candidates, we have a pool of industry mentors, you know, industry leaders coming from various sectors, say from data science, software engineering, product management, as well as Salesforce. So these are the primary role that we focus on, and we have practically automated the entire job search process in the US, right? And for a usual graduate or a working professional, if they take around about say 6 months to land a job, we have literally automated the entire end-to-end journey, and that comes to roughly say 6 to 8 weeks, right? So we have our auto job application tool. We also have our job matching tool, which has been developed in house, right? And various other tools that actually help you escalate your entire job search process and probably making it easier for you to crack those interviews, and eventually land your dream job, right? So we basically started off with this idea where a lot of students had reached out to us stating that they are not able to get interview calls for a reason that they do not have industry experience, right? So that is where our management and our co-founders and our project team, put together this idea that how about we put them through a live, real-time project where you will be working on end-to-end execution of all the elements that are involved in a real-time scenario, right? So that is when we came up with the project that is, how to. Give me a second. I think.
Yeah. No issue.
Yeah, yeah. So this is where we had introduced the project where we will be actually building an entire e-commerce website using Django, using Python, using JavaScript right from scratch, right? And I just want to remind everyone that this is not any assignment that you regularly do in your colleges. This is going to be a full-fledged project, a real-time scenario where you will be working on developing how an actual e-commerce website works using these skills, right? That is the reason why we came up with this idea. And we have almost completed 2 modules, and we will be starting off by introducing you to the third module, right? So Ankit, you would like to give us a brief about what the entire project is about and how the first 2 modules have been, what were the prerequisites? You can just run down with that once
Yes.
again. Sure.
Yeah. When we come to this section of the e-commerce web application, so this application we have targeted the application which is being similar to the Amazon, where we have given the provision of the customers to come on our website and buy some items through the applications. And to make this application, we have divided the application in 3 modules. One is the customer, second one is the admin, and third one is the retailer. And first 2 sections were already completed. In the customer panel, we have make the front end website where we have given the provision to the users to uh, purchase the items from starting searching. Elasticsearch was there, and purchasing the items on the system and making them and available them up to the carting. Also implemented the payment gateway for the same thing to make it on the online payment system. Then we have come to the admin side. Admin is the owner of the application who is managing all the orders which is coming from the customer and being uh, the forwarding the same to the retailers as well. Okay, and managing the delivery schedule and all that aspects of the application. So admin is the person like who is taking care of the complete application, having a lots of report section in there. So we have implemented those things in the admin side, and now we are coming to the third module, which is the retailer section. In the retailer section, the retailer is the key person in the system, like who want to sell their item on our platform. Okay, so the retailer will going to firstly will register with us, and secondly that approval will be coming from the system, like admin will give the approval on that, like your account is valid or not, to make a like authenticity of the system. Okay, and third part is that they will when they will receive the order, then how they will make a delivery. To make a delivery, we have integrated a third party APIs for the same thing, so that the delivery will be more smooth. Okay, like we can introduce the third party APIs for that. And after that, the how the payment will be reached to the retailer, and how their reconciliation as well, like this order is being delivered, then what is the status of the payment and all that. If the customer cancels the order in between, then how the payment will be goes to the refunded to the parties. Okay, so this is the retailer mode. So um, like we are starting with the module number 3, the retailer panel module. First point will be the how to create the sign in and profile. So it is very easy to first give your personal information and all about the application, and then the admin will going to approve it. So this is our module number task 1 of this module. And after that, we move to the how to create the retailer delivery page. Vivek, can you make it full screen so it
Yeah,
will be
sure.
visible?
Yes.
This shows the information of the deliveries related to the orders. So when yes, order requested, all that, and that section is being coming to the customers, like how the delivery is going on, and the status of the delivery will be updated automatically. It's like whenever the item is picked from retailer's position, retailer's outlet, and then transferred to the customer, what are the steps? So it will automatically update the status. This is one of the things like we see in the Amazon as well. Okay, so same thing we have also implemented. And now the coming thing is that how to create a retailer inventory page. So this is very important thing, like what item I have to sell on the system. So I have to create my inventory for the same, and I have to add my items. I have to can remove the items which is not available with me. So this thing is maintained in the task number 3, where we have given the provision to the retailer to add their items and remove it as well. And also we have given the provision to add the items from the backend as well, and they can add the item or they can remove the item based on their availabilities. Okay, and they have also given the provision of categories, subcategories. So all this comes in the retailer sections of the inventory section. Okay, and the task number 4 will be the dashboard and the logout page. So important thing is that when we talk about the dashboard, so we have to give the uh, some insight about the system, like how many orders I have received today, and how many orders I have received in complete month. So like these things, the important information which is coming, which should be give means like it should be visible to the retailer in a glance. So that is coming on this the dashboard section, and this is the complete applications. We can move on.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is the main applications features. And
Yeah, I think this is it.
yeah,
Vivek, there could be a lot of people for the first time. If you can just give a brief about what we did in module 1, module 2, and where the document is being updated, and people can post their email IDs, you can just share that part also.
Absolutely. So I'll just give you a rundown of what important documents we have. So basically, we have actually created, a very simple document right, which is the project description document, right? Now this entire document contains all the relevant information that pertains to the project, right? I will be dropping this link in the chat as well, right? And so just to give you a brief about what it contains is, so here we actually have the entire information about the project, what the description is. So we have actually broken down the entire project into three parts. That is the admin panel, the customer panel, as well as retail panel, right? All your tasks, all your prerequisites, right? Now, guys, this is very important, right? So prerequisites for these module, and matter of fact for the entire project, has to be followed very strictly. The reason is it helps us with streamlining of our evaluation as well, right? And second, these are the languages and tools that you will be any which way using in the industry, or if you go to any company, right? Suppose the language that you can use. So just to give you a brief, we would recommend you use Python, that is version 3.10.2, right? Then we have JavaScript. You can use jQuery, that is the latest version 3.3.1. Then you can also use HTML5, CSS3, as well as you can use MySQL for your database. And the last one would be your Bootstrap file, right? Now there are certain frameworks that you can use. That is the Django. So Django is highly recommended because it's one of the platform that we will be using to create the entire website. So here we have the module one description mentioned here. So all the details, every module has certain set of tasks that have to be completed, right? So everything is mentioned right from the task one, what has to be done in this, what all languages and tools are going to be used, right? After that, you also have to work on, say, sign up process. And similarly, all the tasks have been explained. Once you are completed with module one, what you have to do is, you can, I would recommend that you please keep this entire document handy, because in the end of the document, right, so you have all the important submission forms. Now we have created a very simple submission form for you. Now when you click on this form, right, you have to submit all your details, starting with your name, your mobile number, your email id, the track of interest for your career you're interested in. Could be anything that is relevant to you, be it software engineer, backend developer, data analyst, data science, product manager, Salesforce, and uh, others, right? So once you are done with that, now when you will be making the submission for module 1, what you have to choose is, you have to categorically choose module 1 as your submission, right? Then after that, you have to create a zip file of all the module codes separately. So you have to create a zip file of the code that you will be creating for module 1, and then you have to add your file here, right? And in addition to that, right, we also want you to share a YouTube video where you also have to record that particular module, demonstrating the actual functionality of the code. So that we are aware about how you have created the code, and how that code is actually going to look from the front end as well as back end, right? Once you have submitted your zip file as well as your YouTube URL, you can submit the submissions here, and we will be receiving it, and our team will be evaluating all your responses. Now this process similarly goes for module 2 as well. So once you are done with your module 2, you can easily come here, choose module 2 as your submission, and then you can proceed with the submission. Similarly for module 3 as well. So it's a pretty simple setup. You just need to have couple of documents handy, and you can easily carry it out, right? Apart from that, we know that you will be facing a lot of challenges, a lot of issues during the entire project, right? So we have simply created a Google form to actually accommodate all your doubts and queries, right? So this can be very helpful for you, especially if you're stuck somewhere, you have any doubt, you have any query, you can submit all your queries here. And once we receive those queries, our team will be getting back to you in couple of days time, right? You have to submit all your details, your contact number, which module you have it in, and then you can submit a question and we will be receiving it from the backend, right? And guys, I would recommend that you all have to stick to certain guidelines and the certain timelines as well, because in a real time scenario, when you work in an organization, you will be held against a probably a tight deadline, right? So don't take it as a college assignment, be strict on time, and try to stick to the dates as much possible. So I hope anyone has any questions on this.
Okay, let me see. My comment section is not refreshing, I guess.
Yeah, so there might be a lag. So Ankit, you want to fill in with any other prerequisite the student should be aware about regarding the
Uh,
process in terms of the tools or probably the technology they would be using it?
no, you have already explained all the things very clearly to them.
Sure.
They have to use the Python with the Django framework. That is the most important thing. And Ajax call, if they will use, then it will be more good because if they know it about it, so they can avoid the loading and all that aspect. So every good e-commerce website should avoid the reloading. The loading
Hmm.
is the problem of the every application when we make it for the commercials. So
Right.
this is the one thing, and second thing, that the data should be coming as per the need of the users, like not like everything should be fetched in a one query. You have to fetch it in a multiple queries based on the categories, based on the conditions. Okay, so this is the another thing you have to take care. Third thing you have to take care about that, when you write the queries, it should be easy and simple with a structured manner. Okay, it should not be like that you can write it as per your own thinking. It should be in a structure. Okay, the structure is important in the complete code. Also give a comment on your methods, whichever the methods you are using. So it will be very easy to us to evaluate the code. Okay, and also to maintain it for the further use as well. The comment, I think like every developer is know about the comments, but nobody will write it. But it is very good practice if you write the comment. So when the new developer will join us, or when the new person will come to check the code of yours, so it will be easy for him to understand like what is the purpose of this code. Okay, so that he can debug it. And the most important thing, when you are a new developer, then you should know how to debug your code. And if you are not getting any error in your code, then you have to worry about it. Okay, the error is the key to understand the code in the detail when you are a new as a new developer. Okay, when you are experienced, so it will not bother you, but initially whenever you make a code, you should know about that, what is the why I am getting any error. Okay, so important to understand the error so that you can resolve it very quickly when you get it in the big projects as well. Okay, over to you, Vivek.
Okay,
Great. Thanks a lot,
so
Ankit, for filling in. And I think we can take up a couple of questions from the chat as well. So
where
Chintan
I
is
can find the recording of this particular video? That is the question coming up from Chintan.
right. So Chintan, so all the links will be available in the project description as well, right? And just to make it easier for you, right? You can simply, I'll just show it to you how what you can do is you can give me 1 second. So you can easily go on LinkedIn, right? You can search for uh, Aditya's profile, right? Who is our co-founder, right? And you can easily view all the recordings on the post section. Suppose this is there, so this will be pinned as well, right? We'll make it a point that all the events that are happening will be pinned so that you can easily browse through them.
Vivek, you can do one thing more, that you can add the old recording in that project document, the link in the project document, so somebody can watch. You can go to just document, and though you will get the recording of that. So you can just
Yes,
paste
sir.
that there also, right?
Absolutely. And yeah, just as an additional information, the project document will be shared with you via mail, right? So just check for spam as well, right? If you're not able to see your mails in the inbox, check for the spam. You might have received it there as well, right? So the project description document has everything, all the past recordings, every important document that is required
Chintan
by
says excellent.
you.
Thank you, Chintan. I would recommend everyone to participate in this event, because this is one of a unique event where you are getting a chance to participate in a live environment or a live coding challenge. Because very few companies do it for a public domain. They definitely do it for their own customers, but we have openly like started this process so that everyone can come. And even if you don't know Python, like you are not good at Django, right, but you are good at Python, so you can collaborate with someone and you can start up the project if you are not started yet. And if somebody is already doing it, that's really good. Okay, so David, if you have submitted, if you have not submitted, yes, if you have not submitted David module 2, you can submit the module 2 first, and then you can start with the module 3, because that is the right way to go, right? So I guess anything else, Vivek, you would like to contribute? I guess we are done with this one.
Yeah, I think so. We have explained pretty much everything. Uh, so yeah, guys, we are expecting some great participation, right? It's a great opportunity for you guys to really revamp your entire resume, so that next time whenever you go for an interview, you do not have to face the question that you do not have any experiences, right?
We will
And
also be providing the certificate to the people who will complete the project, right? So all the people who are
correct.
completing the project, they will also be getting a certificate from our side.
Absolutely, absolutely. To make it more exciting and fun, as Amitsa mentioned, we will also be giving, completion certificate, which you can put it in your resume as well as in your portfolio for your interviews. And apart from that, just to add, we will also be giving a $50 Amazon voucher for the person whose project is the best, right? So that this also draws a lot of inspiration. It will help you create that lovely project for yourselves and give your entire career that boost that is required, right? Amisa, any
I guess we have
closing
already
comments?
explained the whole module 3 idea. So,
Yes.
um, so
Absolutely.
this is the last module of this project, and most probably we'll be ending this project soon, and then we will
Correct.
be coming up with the project on data as promised, right? So anybody
Absolutely.
who has not participated yet, this is a good time to participate before this project comes to an end. And you have Amazon vouchers also, you have project certificate also, and most important thing is that you will get a live experience of a project, which is like rarely, which is one of the rare skills which we see on a particular resume, right? Okay,
Correct.
guys, I guess we are
Okay.
done with the module 3 explanation. Kindly refer to the document which Vivek has already explained you. It has all the details for module 1, module 2, and module 3. So thank you for being live, guys. That's it from our side, and we'll be meeting soon for the doubt clearing session on the module 3.
Absolutely. And we will be keeping you posted about all the session that would be coming up. So just stay tuned to your mails from any mail from High Counselor.
Okay,
Perfect.
thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye
Have
Thank
a
you,
everyone.
great
Ankit.
day.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
your time.
joining
Thank
in.
you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Ankit.
Thank you
Thanks, Amit
everyone.
sir.
Bye.